I should probably start this podcast by saying Casamigos for my amigos, but there's no alcohol on set today. So, hey guys, my Millennials, my Gen Zs. I am your host, Soka, and welcome to Unscripted Lagos. This podcast is rated 18. It's not for ages below 18, and it's definitely not for immature minds above the age of 18. This podcast uncovers controversial truths about relationships, love, life, and living in Nigeria. And this is not an attempt to trigger a breakup between you and your sanity. But for love and light's sake, listen to this podcast with your friends and your family. This is Unscripted Lagos with HD Bay TV. So, on this side of the camera, it is just pure, unadulterated vibes, sprinkled with a bit of intellectual conversations and just good humor. Don't you think so, Andre?
I totally agree. And we do want you to share this podcast with your friends, your family, everybody dear to your hearts, and also subscribe to our YouTube channel. I am your co-host, 100, and this is Unscripted Lagos.
I'm particularly excited about today's topic because we are going to be talking about money. And human beings.
This is where you pronounce money.
Yes, so ego. Humans have a very toxic relationship with money. And when life decides that it wants to show you shaky, money is that bouncer that comes to shaggy.
I mean, who wants to be a mechanic? Everybody wants to be a baller. You get? I just want to wake up one day, order for a customized Tesla.
Oh my God, it's our ballers.
Basically, yeah.
On today's episode of Unscripted Lagos, we are going to be discussing the effect that money has on humans and how Gen Zs or Millennials handle money. And with us, we have someone amazing.
Dun. I did drums for you.
We have someone amazing, someone I admire, and I know a lot of you also admire him too. We have the amazing, the multi-talented Efa Iwara.
Efa. Oh my God.
Like,
but I'm not a girl now. You do it.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Why don't you try? This is like you get.
Thank you.
Mama.
Welcome. You look like a bag of money.
Don't be fooled. I borrowed this clothes from my girlfriend.
Even if you borrowed it, money knows. Money always shows itself.
It does?
Yes.
Okay, because I actually want to reach out to the people out there. I can post my account number.
Yes.
Come on.
Very keen.
Pressure is getting worse. Seriously.
Well, you look like you actually take good care of yourself. Do you go for spa treatments?
I don't. I actually don't.
This is a natural skin. I mean, we're from the south. Natural. Our skin earlier.
But to be fair, I mean, I probably get a massage maybe once a year if I'm lucky. And I don't even use lotion. Just shower.
Once a year, at least you get massage.
So why they look me?
When did
You know whether they get massage? What do you do?
It's not fine.
You know that they do so I don't like. So my own is. I don't. That people touch you over here. Street you. So I like to do my massage. Touch by yourself.
Wait, how do you massage yourself?
This is not my own massage. Yo, I bet you are. I just I just wake up in the morning and I'll say,
Wait, are you Gen Z or Millennial?
Why you asking? You know now.
I don't know.
So what is this?
I don't know.
Okay, I'm an old Gen Z. Gen Z that's living Gen Z. So I'm an old Gen Z. You know now.
I believe you. Yes, sir.
So that you're a Gen Z. So what are you doing?
I'm not a Gen Z.
Okay.
I own my Millennial with my
I know. But I mean, sometimes I try as much as possible to say these things to bring you in. So why are you running away?
Don't help me. Don't bring me in. But do you think that Gen Zs and Millennials spend money differently? Because you're saying you don't go to spa. Do you think that it's a Gen Z?
But this thing is bad now. When do you have to use spa? You should have used.
Because Gen Zs tend to, live soft life, live their best life. When a millennial is making money, he or she's making money, they're trying to make money to survive. They're trying to make money for their future, for their kids. But Gen Zs, they are trying to live their best lives. Buy the latest designers, go on vacation or friendscation, that kind of thing.
So let me just give you an overview. Gen Zs, they don't know how to spend money. They are very but I'll talk for myself. I'll give you my personal
For me, I feel So I don't think I have ever gone on a vacation before, and I'm planning one next year. It's always work, and I don't think that's a good thing. But a Gen Z person would probably plan for a vacation, which is healthier. Spend the money.
Gen Z people that have money, why do you don't go on vacation? Like no, I don't because
you say I have money. I beg, don't let my destiny help I think I'm rich.
Because people feel like traveling equals a vacation. No. Because what we do is you travel, you're still talking about work on the phone, you're writing things, you might shoot something there, and people think, oh, you traveled. No. A vacation is to drop your phone somewhere, you don't pick calls unless it's like family members. And the Gen Z audience, or the Gen Z people, respect that. Gen Z people, I think are actually living their best lives.
There's something like you spending anyhow. Like you spending anyhow, but not being a bad spender. Because that money you are spending anyhow, right? You they buy like basic things, like right things, but you're just throwing the money. You don't price this thing at this price. You're not pricing. Like you're just spending that money, and you know that you're actually supposed to keep some. I think I'm like that.
You don't price?
Like it's not like I have the money. So you calm down. You calm down.
I don't understand.
Sometimes I get the money. No, sometimes now. But I go there, so I see the faces of these vendors in my head. How much are they giving me? Like, I'm a very good person.
When I go to buy something, first of all, if you tell me 5,000, I will ask you 1,000 first.
No, but I feel like women are wicked.
No,
I feel like women are
you should have. Now you go, you get now.
They
go
charge
to the
you by
market with my mother.
fees.
Sometimes I'm not ashamed. Like some just say,
No, mothers
mommy,
have a special
this
system.
mug is 10,000. I'm gonna say 500. I'm like,
No, my mother does that too. And when she does that, step back.
They are so
I
bad.
can't
Like they're really bad. The price. The way they beat down this price, pure.
but yo, there's this thing, there's this bad habit I have. I don't check prices. No. And I'll explain. So, I go into the store and I want to get snacks or toiletries or drinks or whatever. So I see what I want and I pick it. And then I get there, they give me the bill, I pay, I go. So I don't know what each thing costs. I have no idea the price of
That's a celebrity.
No, because I have this theory. If you want something,
Me, before I reach counter, I already know how much I'm
That's a celebrity life.
like if you really want something, just pick it up. But this is where things get interesting. There was one day I wanted to buy maybe toothpaste or something, or maybe and then I picked something. I think it was cashew nuts. And they're like, oh, your bill is 7,000. I'm like, wait.
7,000.
I'm like, wait.
One bottle.
So no. I was like, okay, this is like 1.5. How much does this cashew nut I'm going to buy? How much are they safe? They say, so the price is now 5.5. I said, what? I said, and I looked at it, then shame. I said, should I drop it? Do I really want it?
This is Efa.
No, but it wasn't about Efa or anything like that. I'm just like, is it really worth? I haven't bought cashew nuts in like a month. Before, like every week, I'm just buying it and all that. But so the thing is, would you label me a bad spender? If you want something, you want it.
Because I said my own part.
If I was the one, I would have gone to the road to buy 2,000 naira cashew.
Yo, but they don't taste as nice.
You had salt.
That road do not true. Which they put your own for fire, like fry and pick one.
I think they make it bland.
But I've had bad road cashew nuts a lot of times. Like it tastes acidic sometimes.
And
it does?
And it's usually burnt.
Like burnt. You get.
Well, you choose now. You don't just collect anyone. You actually look at it, inspect the bottle.
But it could be that it was because you were broke. You were getting broke.
At the time, no, it wasn't even that. So for me, it's about cost and value. And that's why, like I said, it's a bad habit. I feel like you should always know what the prices of things, because like I said, sometimes you just I want this, and you just go with it. But I also feel like I was having this conversation with my friend Kunle and me a few days back. What do you think about saving? And I'll tell you what we ended up discussing. What do you think about saving?
It's very important. Everyone needs to have savings because life throws anything at you.
But there are people that don't know how to save.
Then you learn.
Huh?
So the thing is, and this is where I was going with the whole Gen Z thing, and I said, like, we millennials need to change our lifestyles, because there are times where we are talking and the boys and want to just hang out, and sometimes someone says, it's too expensive, I don't want to go. Or guys, let's go to Ghana. I'm gonna save the money. Guys, let's go and have fun here. No, I want to save the money. The truth is, one day we will all die, and you can't spend that money that you have saved. So I'm not saying spend all your money. Save, but also don't deny yourself certain pleasures of life.
You can relate now. That's why you're doing
No, but I feel like there has to be a middle ground, because it feels like Gen Zs, they just spend. Live your best life. Millennials save.
Exactly. It's like two
That's true. I agree with that.
I feel like there needs to be a middle ground.
Yeah.
Enjoy your life, but also save.
I agree with that. I mean, especially our parents, yeah?
Yeah.
They save.
I don't know how they survived. I'm barely scraping by, and I have multiple sources of income. But our parents had 4 children with only one job.
No, pricing.
How?
Pricing. What is presently happening now in the country? Pricing then. How much was one do of Elubo? Sorry, I had to use Elubo because my mom did. Oh my god, my mom did black Avala. But then it's like pricing then, and now you can't compare it. See what the country is right now.
The economy is really bad, but I feel like it's still. So if 1 tuber of yam was 1 naira, salaries are probably 100
Yes.
naira. A tuber of yam is 1,000 naira now. You know what I'm saying?
And salaries are probably 8,000.
So it's probably the same thing. But for me, why I feel like our parents and that people from that era, that time, why for me they are legends is the country is harder now, but the country was tough then. And to send all your children to, because like now people have 2 children, then you have 6, you have 7, you have a whole army. You are paying school fees. You're buying clothes for these children. If they fall sick, and they will still tell you that they want new shoes, and you have to pay for it. Look, it's just parenting is tough.
It's easy.
It's a whole new ball game.
Because my parents are like, Soka, you need to go and settle down. Me, I'm like, I beg, now money I dey find. Leave that love something. Did you hear? She's the video. Love is sweet, but when money enter, love.
What are you trying to say? You are not single. Don't bring that one. Don't bring that one.
My single is single.
But
Please, if you have money, please, I'm single.
I'm going to ask you a question. Do you think money will play a huge role with the person that you want to settle down with?
Yes.
And it goes both ways.
Yes.
So if it's not a bowling baller, if it's a mechanic, no hope.
Oh God.
Me personally, no hope.
What about you? Can you marry someone who is?
Of course. You know what we are passing through now. How you talk like this?
Wait. So are you saying
God.
So are you saying that you can't marry someone who has no job?
So the thing is, I'm gonna be very honest here. I believe so much in true love. So much that. So can I just say, just stay on lean. Like everybody else did. So I believe so much in true love that I believe that there's like a true blessing that comes with it. So the thing is, just be hardworking, just be hustling, just be doing something. If it's not paying at that time, and then you're focused into whatever it is, that love basically, I believe there's a blessing that comes with it. Right? I'd settle down for, so far as I love the babe, I'd settle down for it.
I also believe in
Seriously.
true love, but
wait.
I
don't agree, you know,
I believe in true love. But go to where there is money, where there is success, and find true love. Don't be looking for true love.
Okay, but what? Sorry, Efa.
I think. So I feel like the thing is people focus too much on money. I think people should actually focus on prospects.
Especially girls, especially so.
Yeah.
Prospects is good though, but at the same time, prospects will not pay house rent.
No, but then
it
again,
will not buy.
I have seen
good
people.
stuff.
I have seen people who are super rich today, and 6 months after, there's no money.
Yeah.
Okay, I think it should be someone who you're seeing is hardworking and is what's the word? Is achieving something.
You can be hardworking in the wrong direction. Like you can be the best. So when I say prospects, what I really mean is you see someone and you can see his drive or her drive and see that, you know what, 10 years from now, this person.
Money is always the
it's
factor.
tricky,
Money is
sha.
always the
See,
factor.
money is
These
very
girls don't
important.
think about it again. You cannot come and be saying that one.
It's very
Hey,
important. See my skin very fair. I beg, I don't.
Which one be your skin? Why do you call your skin?
My skin is fair. I want it to remain fair like that.
Why not?
Yes.
What's wrong with darkness? There's nothing wrong
You
with
do
it.
like darkness?
Yes. Yes.
With your full chest.
Yes.
Yes, I like darkness too. I mean,
100%. I feel like
like darkness, off light and off everything else.
But yet you changed your hair color to like.
No, yeah.
Can we rewind a bit? You said off light. I'm confused.
Like, you don't need to like.
Where were you headed?
No, now. Your
Hundred.
things are bad now.
100.
I look bad.
Alpha.
No, seriously. But the truth is, money plays an important role. Money,
It's very important.
especially for women.
It's not especially for women. For,
I'm not-
for everybody.
Oh, you cannot.
You're
even do
dating.
that.
I think it goes both ways.
It goes both ways. You're
Women
dating
more
a
now.
guy.
Come
No.
on. Why you support that?
Women are just more
The
vocal
truth.
about it. A man will be broke and will be carrying face as if the world died. He will not tell you what is wrong. You will think you've offended him. It is money that is his problem.
But you know why?
Why?
He's carrying his face because he knows that he can't provide for you, and that's probably killing him inside. So technically, I mean, it's really
It's in my
about you.
mind. It's in my mind.
So,
Yeah,
As
well-
long as if we've already entered and I know that you're hardworking, marriage is 100. If you cannot carry me, I will carry you. So obviously you cannot.
See my material, Sokafa.
True.
We'll talk.
You guys can't get married. But to buttress her point, I think when I say that it goes both ways is because, so let's say there are two ladies that you fancy, and one comes to see you, like you like them both, but the one comes to see you and she brings plantain chips and a soda. The other one brings pounded yam, egusi, cow tail, and
Bokoto.
all the mede. Who would you
Hungry already.
who would you favor?
Wait.
It's just life.
Who I
Uncle
like?
Love, oh yeah.
No, I'm
It's just life.
I'm
Finish
saying
your
this thing.
broccoli with your full heart because we know it's not plantain chips.
Why you shout for me now? I plantain chips I'll go for. You know what I'm saying?
So it goes
Deceiving yourself.
so it goes both ways. Like
Goes
when
both ways.
like when a lady sees two attractive men and she fancies both of them, but one guy maybe doesn't have a car, so when they're going on dates, they have to take public transport. She likes him. He's a cool guy, but the other guy is just as nice, just as charming, but he has a car. He has a nice. He has a nice house. But yeah, we can.
He has Netflix subscription.
You just said this.
Netflix subscription.
Not
Really? Come on.
Do you have Netflix subscription?
Like, come on now. They are cinemas. Cinema. No, I'm serious.
Well, yeah.
I mean, just go to the
So
cinema.
it goes both
No,
ways.
like, you get.
It goes both ways.
It's very important. Money makes everything more beautiful.
Ah,
That love that you are loving. If she's drinking Gary every day, do you think it's love that will be on her mind?
She'll leave you.
the worst part of it is you have to be talking about money with a woman. Like, you get.
My brother.
No, women will motivate you to be a better version of yourself, especially if they love you.
Wait, so men don't motivate
Women.
No,
better versions of themselves?
not necessarily.
Oh yeah,
To be
tell
honest,
us.
not
We want to hear this gist. Tell us.
I actually want to hear this one.
Oh, yeah.
Most men are interested in if your wife material, if society approves of you. They don't really care about your betterment. Most men, not all men. But most
I
women,
bet to differ.
but most women, they want you to be better than everybody's husband.
No.
I don't
That's
agree.
not true.
You don't think so?
That's not true.
I don't. I honestly,
Seriously,
I
that's
honestly
not
don't
true.
think so. I think because I think maybe this is an ancient way of thinking, but I think modern men are more supportive, and I'll explain why. So, a woman, you marry a woman, and she's a wife, so she might choose to depend on you. She's not doing very well. That hurts you financially because you probably send her to uni, maybe abroad or something. You're investing in her. But do you know that if you support your wife and she becomes, let's say, a doctor or something, like a neurosurgeon, she can probably earn more than you, like this. And a lot of I have friends who are married and they are supporting their wives like wholeheartedly.
I feel like they say that, but when it actually comes down to it, when they see the woman is taking off, next thing,
I agree with
Jeez.
Efa. Not all men. Seriously.
I didn't say it was all men. I said
very
most
honest.
men.
No,
to be very honest,
I feel like
one of
most
the
men do.
biggest
Most men, they
ways of
say that they
supporting,
want to,
one
but-
of my biggest love languages like, is actually supporting you. There's something you have to be doing.
Hey, you are
Right?
right
I want
now.
I want to support you. Maybe you're a fashion designer, maybe you're whatever. I actually want to invest in that. I want to support you. That's like my own way of showing you that I love you. For real. So they inspire
100,
you
are
to
you
be
single?
better.
100, how far?
No, they ask me because right now I want course.
100
there's
baby.
something.
How far?
What, as in, when I was saying those words, I was looking deep into your
No,
eyes.
I'm fine. Where were you
People
looking
say I'm falling
at?
already. 100.
Which one? I know she's an Igbo
100?
girl. You know how they are.
I don't know how they are.
Igbo, you know.
No clue.
Yeah, it's okay.
Sorry, how are we?
You don't want to know, like, I'm not even saying anything.
Please,
Seriously.
Igbo
But you know
girls,
that,
they are
no,
the best.
no,
They're
you know
perfect.
that, you know how they talk about Igbo people in the country. You know how they are money
That we like
motivated,
money.
yeah.
But they do.
Money is good.
But they do, and it's great.
Money is good.
Let me ask you a question.
Money makes everything beautiful.
Can you marry someone, and be very honest, can
have
you marry someone who earns more than you?
Yes.
A lot of men.
Wait,
say they
you know
do.
why? You know why I'm going to
Not
say
true.
yes. You know why I'm going to say yes. I will know if I can marry you from the relationship. You know why? One of the things that I feel that a lot of men do is actually getting intimidated. If it's love and it's true, you will know that there's every support that will come from that woman, and you're going to be proud of it as a man, because no be your belly the chop and put.
You're
It's
very
for the
rare,
family.
because most men like.
No, seriously, it's for the family now. It's for the children.
Can I marry someone that is wealthier than me? Or
No, that earns less than you.
I can. I don't plan to be basic.
No,
in my
hold
life.
on, no,
I
hold on, no,
plan-
hold on. So let's say you earn 200 naira a month, and he earns 84 naira a month.
It depends.
She paused.
It depends.
You never
if
even
he's
guess.
comfortable,
You never even guess.
if he's comfortable with that, it's 5 naira. No. But if I can see that, okay, he's working, that this it's 5 naira just now. He's
But-
trying to get more. Yes.
But after like 5 years, it's still there, same level.
It also like
Why are you closing your
it
eyes?
depends.
You close,
It
I won't
depends.
pray.
It
But
depends.
so
Because I don't want someone who is comfortable with basic.
I get that.
I want
I
to
get that.
live a good life. I don't want my children to have to worry about anything. So if you're comfortable, I want my children to travel the world. I want to be able to send them to Maldives. Let it be that mommy that sent you there, not that one man
Oh,
with his big
I
belly
did
will
not
come and
ever
say
know how
that
to pronounce.
boys-
I used to say Maldives. Is it broke like?
potato. I don't want one
But-
big belly man to come and say baby girl and they will follow the person.
So
Let them know that.
I just ate it up
so
for
when
you.
so when we talk about equality, which I'm big on,
Yeah.
you do realize that in a lot of relationships or marriages, the man earns more,
Yeah.
and men don't complain. Like no one has ever said, as a man, can you marry a woman that earns less than you? And it was a conversation.
Well, yeah, it's society that caused that.
Yeah. So I've
But you know you don't have to settle for the basic. Like the
No, I
norm,
know.
they say that's the norm now. Like what's the norm? Equality,
To be,
like you said.
to be honest,
What's the
to
norm
be
like?
honest, equality just means you have a right to choose. So whatever works for you. If you want a woman that doesn't earn 5 naira, yeah, that's fine. Just find someone that wants that. If you want someone who earns billions, find that. The problem is that you find someone that went to school for 7 years, studied medicine, and you now tell her to come and be a housewife. Are you not a witch?
Yeah, that's
So that's the problem.
that's dumb. That's shallow. Yeah, you can't even do that. I mean, men that do that, y'all are just cheap, really. Because I mean, how can you? I mean, the intellectual capacity of that woman. You're supposed to get you proud.
You should build
It's
her.
down
You
here.
should build her
Oh God.
a hospital.
Wait, like.
Yeah, because a lot of men say.
But you
"Oh,
don't
I
study
want-
medicine
I
now.
want-
Why are you young? You want a hospital? Efa.
Yeah, as in, yeah. Because you can build one for her.
Yes, now. Because a lot of men say, oh, I want a working class woman. They just want someone that will bring in small, but they want the person to be under there. That's the truth. Only a few people are like you,
True.
and you apparently.
But I still think it's a thing of choice, though. If you're intentional about it. Most people can still say it and not do it.
True.
Most people can still say it and
Yeah,
not do it.
Because it sounds cool.
Yeah, so they just, let me just say it. Like, hey, this baby feel me. But at the end of it, when they are inside it, they're not doing it. You get.
It's very true.
Yeah.
But then, let's talk about millennials, yeah? Let's talk about how you people handle spending.
You people. Who's you people? Us people.
you have to spend. Like, you're so. I don't know if you think it through before you spend. You just feel that money shouldn't go to this. Money should go to this. This is not necessary. This is necessary. And so the is now deep. I have to get pride.
You think about it, you don't just.
I agree 100%.
Yes.
I feel like you know what you want to spend money on. It's about what's more important to you. You know, and like I said, just because it's not important to me doesn't mean that it can't be important to her. But it is a personal choice. But I feel like, generally speaking, I feel like millennials spend way less compared to Gen Zs.
They spend way less.
It's millennials that you have like an iPhone 12 or an iPhone 13 and 14 comes out, and then you're like, nah, what is it going to do that my phone can't do?
What's your phone brand?
An iPhone XS.
This one millennial. Gen
But no, see, there is 11, 12, 13, 14. If
but there's XX at the back of your own, and there's XX. You have
if
to know.
I was a Gen Z, I probably have 14 by now. Please.
Would you buy, you know how celebrities do now? They throw a lot of money on jewelries, right? You see
The bling blings.
the bling blings, right? They tell you that this chain I'm wearing is $100,000. Would you do that?
To be honest, to be fair, yes and no. More no than yes, actually. Because don't be fooled by this chain. This is from set. I was wearing it on set, and one girl said it looks cool. I said, oh, okay. I just left it on. This is a black chain. I'm not big on. This is I'm from set. It's an Apple Watch. I'm not really big on jewelry per se. But I've been thinking about, you know what? If you like gold chains, then buy gold chains. If it costs $1 million and you can afford it, then do that. But I think where the problem is where you look at something. You don't have insurance for your car, or you haven't built a house, any form of stability or security, but you can spend $100,000 on a chain. Why not just buy a house? But then again, it's a personal thing. It's your money, so you get to decide what you do with it.
Would you? So you said insurance. So I want to know Soka's opinion on insurance.
Well,
like in Nigeria.
Insurance is not really. Is it really a Nigerian thing?
It is. It is.
I don't know a lot of people that.
Are you serious?
I actually don't.
You know, someone was saying this to me the other day, and I found it weird. Like, a lot of people don't do insurance.
Yes, they don't.
They can insure almost anything, because I have a friend who bought a car. He bought a car, brand new, and that week he crashed it.
Insurance has always been an Oyibo thing to me, not really a Nigerian thing.
Yeah, and they replaced the car.
Okay, I tell you, it was because Sabino's also got something.
What?
Right, that car had an accident with. He just got something. He got something brand new, and that's as a result of insurance. So if it works, if it's a system that works, why not do it? It saves money.
Yeah.
It saves money, seriously. So why not insure your car, insure your house, but maybe it's a millennial thing. Maybe only them do insurance. Would Gen Zs do insurance?
I feel like Gen Zs will do insurance, not millennials.
Life insurance.
Life insurance. They'll
like,
just be kidnapping people. People just be displacing
like,
anyhow.
I feel like millennials are the people who do insurance.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Compared to Gen Zs, because I feel like we haven't done a great job of educating the people coming after us about things like that, about things like insurance. Like, it's not, like you said, it's not something that we speak about in Nigeria, which we actually should.
There's this that is a scam.
Insurance.
Say IOP. Because insurance money cheap now. Like 2.5 to insure your full car.
Yeah.
No.
Because we're not.
But that is third party, and that's the thing that Nigerians do a lot. So you buy a car, you have to get insurance. Therefore, you do third party. Third party is like maybe 5K or something, or maybe 3.5 or whatever. But when you do comprehensive, I think comprehensive depends on the insurance company. Is about, I think you pay 5% of what the car is worth.
So if the car is worth 20 million, you're actually paying. I'm bad with maths.
Why are you looking at me?
But God knows you know book.
Then that would be, I think, 100,000.
So they are like, 100,000.
I might be wrong.
But the thing is, by the time like 5 people pay 100,000, only one person might crash. So
Yeah. So I mean, so everybody's making money. But then again, imagine buying your 20 million naira car and you don't insure it, and then something happens.
So we're in a country where everybody says this thing is a Western thing. This is a Western culture. A lot of people feel that insurance is like.
yeah, it is.
So why are we doing
You
insurance?
think it is?
Yes, most people don't know about insurance.
Which is sad.
You go to Enugu or Ibadan and be talking about insurance. What are you insure? This is also someone that's finished eating food that
Yes,
was insuring.
boutique. You know, yeah.
This is someone that's finished eating food that will be thinking about insurance.
Like,
it's a Western thing.
but I think that's like a pro money tip amongst many others.
But it's actually important. That's the thing. People need to be educated more on it.
And you can pretty much insure anything. You can insure your phone, you can insure your TV, your fan, anything.
Your
Speaking of education,
your
were
TV, your
you-
fan.
Were you like taught about money and finances growing up?
Eh?
Because I feel like
Okay, no. So I don't think they taught it in schools. They teach
Your
it in your
family-
school, like
no,
family. Yes,
family, yes.
Like your mother, they tell you say, like when somebody visits you in the house and they dash you money, and there's somebody waiting for you by the door. Where are you going to? You want to go and buy? You try it. You get that? So
that's
now they are now
everything.
telling you later that you have to save that money, that you don't spend money anyhow. So somehow they're giving you ideas.
so that money that you saved, what did you do with it?
I don't think I ever saved any money somebody dashed me. Because me, I know ways to run. Like, I don't cut
No,
out.
but you see, for me, that's where the problem is, and that's when you talk about education. So I feel like what our parents should have been telling us then was invest. Now, when I say invest, I'm not saying take the money and go and buy shares. If your uncle gives you, if an uncle comes to visit you every year for 10 years, and every time he comes to the house, he gives you 5,000 naira. 5 times 10, that's 50k. That's 50k over how long? 10 years, right?
Yeah.
The worth of 50k over the 10 years is probably going to be worth 5k because of inflation. But if every time your uncle came and gave you 5,000 naira, you had now got to pay for something online, some online class. Like, for example, if you want to go to, let's say, Soka and study fine art or something, you could go online and take some courses with that 5k. It's investing. When I say invest, I'm not saying go and buy 10 chewing-gum and sell it. I'm just saying you can invest in yourself. But our parents then, they'll say, let me keep it for you. Let me keep it for you.
So how much do you have? How much do you have from your mom or your dad? Let me keep it for you. How much do you have? I feel like I have like 1 million
I
naira.
did not shish buying. It is.
Why do they collect this money and they don't give us back?
Your next school
I'll tell
bag
you why.
or school shoe.
It's not nice now. These
I'll
are
tell you why. Because the country was hard. And they needed money to buy things. Because think about it. If your uncle gives you 10k, that 10k can go and buy food stuff for the house.
True. That's very true.
And they'll ask, what's this 10-year-old child doing to lose 10k?
But then don't use the line of bring it, let me keep it for you.
Yes,
When you
I
need
agree.
it,
Yeah.
I'll give you. Because you're not
Because you're not going
you
to
not give me.
them. But that's one thing I actually wish parents did, like educate their children on finances, especially female children, because I feel like girls, we were raised to be wife material. We were raised to stay. Why you laughing? It's true now. We were raised to take care of homes, cook food. We were taught how to be frugal with money, not how to make money or save money. We were taught how to. You should be able to make the most tasty soup with 1,000 naira
Or 700.
But we're not taught how to make that 1,000 naira or how to save or invest that 1,000 naira. That's why a lot of girls, I feel like they are very entitled, especially millennials, because
I agree with you.
they don't understand the value of money and they just feel like, oh, it's a man's job
Duty
to
to provide
the money. So that's why a girl sit down and tell someone's son that she wants Bone Street. Auntie, you don't even have money for
How much
500
you Bone
naira
Street now,
credit.
Seth?
Bros.
Talk on how much. I obviously I will not like Efa, you know that we will not buy the Bone Street. So I feel like maybe she's afraid to say the price because I mean
original
maybe
fake
it's
should be at least
expensive.
200k.
So it's original fake.
Original fake should be at least 200k. That thing is
no.
expensive.
No,
Hair is expensive.
somebody's daughter is now come on Efa. It's billing all that person now.
Yeah, but it's a normal thing because we were trained to, it's a man's job to provide for you. And we were not taught how to provide for ourselves. So it's just now that a lot of girls are now like, hey, I can make money by myself.
But you know, thinking about it, I was just thinking about the whole billing thing. some people say, oh, I think it's wrong for a girl to expect the man to buy her things and all that stuff. But I just realized that maybe that's just not the girl for you. So there are guys who believe that don't touch your money at all. In fact, don't work. I want to spend all the money on you. And there's some guys who say I'll do 50-50. So I feel like just find the right person for you.
That part of don't work, don't you think is too? You they tell the game she don't work.
See, some mornings I ask myself, do I really want to be an independent woman?
Because your head don't work. Because you don't want to work.
Some mornings you're just like, by the time you think of entering Lagos traffic, by the time you have to cross Third Milan Bridge and stay there for 2 hours.
This is what I'm saying.
You consider it.
This you're telling this girl not to work. That you want to throw money into it. Like you want to throw money around. But then you don't feel that there's like a necessity for her to have a sense of responsibility.
Not everyone,
in the smallest possible.
Not everyone. Some people want to take care of their women.
Different strokes for different strokes.
No, because I totally agree with you. I was telling somebody the other day, I was like, if I was in a relationship, I don't think my woman will ever get to ask me anything. Because I know that naturally, because I'm one of my love languages.
100 spender.
I know if you all talk like I know if you all talk me. So one of my love languages is little gifts. You knowing that your partner may like this thing, but if they don't do it back to me, there'll be problem.
So
I feel like I'm like you. I match energy.
Wait. So when you say little gifts, what if your partner doesn't like little gifts?
So little gifts may define as something big in their eye, right? My little gift may define as something big in your eye. My little gift might be a phone.
But what kind of phone?
iPhone 14.
Yeah, that's true.
It's what I'm saying.
iPhone 14.
It's what I'm saying.
Because I'm thinking about it now. I'm like, oh my god, you don't go.
100 the spender.
An iPhone 14.
Not they look this like.
An iPhone 14 is
like
1.2
I'm single.
or something.
1 point.
I like little gifts.
Full business investment, like full house rent.
That's what I'm saying. So yeah. So I'm just.
But seriously, if I had that money, if I had the money, I would do that. I'll do it.
See, but that's the thing. You see, if everybody had the money, they would do it.
I will
People
have
are
to.
more generous when they're wealthy.
Yeah. So for me, it's not about. I think when you're giving, it's not when you have 100 million naira in your account, and then you give your babe or you give somebody 500k. That's okay. It's when you have 1 million. Can you give 500k?
I think. Okay, let me tell you something.
Stop
Wait,
it.
Soka,
Mr. Loverboy.
wait. You know why? So my dad is dead, and before he died,
May rest in peace.
growing up, I saw how much my dad gave, and I loved that art, giving. Not even to my partner. I just loved it, and then I understood that giving entails sacrifice. It has to be something that pains you. It has to be something that will leave you. You're probably sharing your food, and you know you're hungry. You need to eat. But you're giving it to somebody because you know that person is hungry too. That's you're satisfied. A part of you feels like, oh, I was able to, make that person less hungry. So if I can give to any other person, come on.
But don't you think being overly generous opens you up for?
Yeah, I think it does. I think it does. I think a lot of people take advantage of you.
Because especially if you're
when you're too generous.
Yes, especially if you're wealthy, people just like there's this guy in Enugu State called Ato 1000.
Come on, name is that.
I love it.
What? Repeat it again. Say the name.
Ato 1000.
I'll soon become Efa 1000. I love it.
He is apparently very, very generous. Now, if you're passing in front of his house, you see all manner of people, beggars, people that just need money, waiting in front of his house. And it's, once he's around, it is a common thing. So, like, why would people just leave their homes and come and stay in front of somebody's gate? Because you know he's a generous person. Because if he comes out, he's going to share money.
I think there's a difference between being generous and a philanthropist.
No, but even that is not being a philanthropist. But once again, as I always say, if it's your money, it's your call. Like I would never tell someone how to spend their money. But I was watching something on YouTube, and it was about I think it was basketballers in the States, and how they would constantly give their family members money. Like, take my mom, my aunt, my cousin, my brother, my sister, and it was racking up a bill. But you do realize that instead of just giving money, sometimes I think it's better to invest. I keep using the word invest. So instead of saying, you take 1 million, I rather say what you want to do. Like,
But that doesn't always work.
and that's the thing. So people don't want to work.
Yeah, especially when they think you should just take
You
care
should
of
just
them.
give. No, it's nice to give, don't get me wrong, but I'm saying if you just give, then you might spend the rest of your life just giving.
Them.
When
Yeah.
you could actually empower people. That's
True.
so I mean, I'm all for empowerment.
And there's something else I've noticed. This new Gen Zs, the people in their early 20s, want to live a lavish lifestyle like the millennials can afford to live now. I mean, millennials have put in the work. They've worked for a couple of years. They've probably saved, and they can now afford to do certain nice things. But Gen Zs, they want to do those things without working, and a lot of them are getting depressed, especially because of social media, when people are posting all themselves like going to nice places like Maldives and all that. So
Right now, I am depressed. Like, you know, when you don't have money, I just feel like you want to commit. What do you get? Like, no, but the thing is, why would you even do that?
I feel like
Like,
it's
why
because of
would you-
social media,
you get-
because everyone is now a big boy and big girl.
Well, first of all, you said Maldives twice. I think that's a sign.
Please, if you have money, I want to go to Maldives.
Call her. And then, second of all, I think social media has definitely made it worse.
Yeah.
I remember back in the day, there was no social media. You had no idea if T1000, no, T something.
Otto 1000.
Otto, nobody knew anything about him, or people like that, because it was everybody, nobody knew if RMD had a car or not. You just saw him in movies, and that was it. But with the advent of social media, definitely people that has set in. But I think with the Gen Zs, it's a good thing and a bad thing, depending on how you look at it. Because it's a good thing, because I was telling some of my younger friends, I was saying, look, you guys have a fantastic opportunity. Like, I remember when I was making music, you had to go to a studio.
Yeah.
Now you can make music in your bedroom.
True. Very true.
You can make music on your phone.
There are apps.
There are apps. You can be a social media influencer and make a ton of money at the age of 5. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So the possibilities are limitless thanks to social media and so many other things. But the downside is trying to fly before you can run.
Yeah, because I feel like a lot of young boys now are entering Yahoo. Girls are now becoming small girls with big guns.
Let's label what Yahoo is. Like, I mean, that's outright stealing.
Yes,
For
it
me,
is, it is.
because why do you want to? You're scamming somebody, basically. Let's not beat around the bush. They scam person. We don't work hard.
I know a lot of them justify it by saying, "Oh,
So-
they're just taking back all the things that."
Like, who's your forefather? Like, what's his name?
Okay, like, I think what is
He's just hustling. That thing annoys me.
I think what is illegal is illegal regardless, and I think this thing it doesn't just affect or happen to Gen Zs. I feel like as a guy, sometimes it's like if you go to a club or something, and you sit down and you buy a bottle or something, or maybe you're having a cocktail, and then you see this other guy, maybe he's younger than you, and he's doing 10 azules, and they're doing and you're like,
That song.
I feel like, why should I get to you? I think it gets to some people. I don't know how many people it gets to, but I'll be comfortable having a cocktail by the bar, and I'll give you cheers, man. Nice one, my G.
And I like Coco.
Like, I'm like,
But don't
I'm
you
like,
feel a certain
yeah,
type of way when you see other people prospering, even if you're not sure how they got their money, and you're broke?
But that's the thing, all in God's time. Because think about it. See how long it took. You guys have gotten that Joseph in the Bible was a slave.
But that boy Shoshigisha.
Like, he was first living with his family. I don't know if they were well to
Then
do.
they sold him.
Then they sold him. His own brothers sold him. He was in prison. Abi Potiphar's wife, Abi.
Yes.
He was in prison.
Before he now became.
And then look at, so think that guy probably did like 20 years of Sapa.
He's so shaky.
And then he ended up becoming the Pharaoh. So trust the process, do your thing.
That's another thing. People don't show all the hard work that they put in. All you see is the good side because social media is curated. You only show what
I would tell our celebrities to do better. Just come online and throw a lot of money. Like show them
people don't really want
they show them the life.
Yeah.
They show them the life. This one's very young. No one gets and say these guys have actually put in the work.
Yeah.
Right? We cannot tell them how to control how like they do their things because I mean it's a personal thing. If you want to come and show us stacks of cash and but then you're seeing that thing and something is telling you it's not hard work money. It's like a miracle money or something and God has forgotten you. You're like the brokest person on earth. So but I feel like as celebrities should do better with how they throw money around.
Do you think that would actually change anything? Because I feel like people are not really interested in hard work, especially in Nigeria. That people
There's
don't
that
really
one too.
pay attention.
But do you
There's
know
that
why?
one too.
No, but then again, do you know why celebrities in quotes show the lavish lifestyle?
Why?
Because that's what people want to see.
Yeah.
It is social media for a reason. But I think if that's all you see and that's what informs the way you act, then that's not on the celebrity, that's on you.
I feel like that's all you see. There should be a balance somehow.
So hold on. So do you really, really want to see Bobby come and give you a lecture? You want to go to Bobby's page and laugh.
Yeah, sure.
And that, but truth is, if you're opportune to meet him, because I mean he's a friend, ask, and he will tell you. He doesn't have to put that up on his page because that's not who Bobby he's not a lecturer. He's a comedian.
Sure.
So when you run into him, ask him. For example, now I ran into because now I think he's like my neighbor, but I was opportune to have a conversation with Kevin Hart, and the same way.
He was going to call like someone here. No, was you? What's
No,
no,
no, but the reason why I'm saying that
I've
is because
gone with
if you look at my eyes now, my eyes are red. I probably have bags. I'm stressed out.
Yeah.
But you see, Kevin Hart had bags on his eyes as well, and he was like, "Man, look, I'm working with like only 2 hours of sleep." And from here, he was going to another thing, and from there another thing. Then plan to travel. But you go on this page and it's probably showing it's a nice house. But you see, when you have this kind of conversations, I can see the other side. And I'm thinking, okay, if I'm trying to get from here to there, 2 hours of sleep. But guys, please sleep. Sleep is very good for you.
It's very important.
Like so,
It's very important.
Maybe
but you see what I'm saying? You have to understand that to get there, it's a crazy process.
obviously I have to tell them use the tag. I can say use the tagline. Tell them that you did that work. You get Gen Z's. You have to work hard.
I don't think there's any. Okay, maybe there are a few people.
You have to work
Maybe
hard.
there are a few exceptions.
You have to work hard.
But I don't think there's anybody I have ever met in life that is successful that didn't put in a lot of hard work.
You have to.
So, I mean, you look at even like a Wizkid. Wizkid has been in the business
For a long time.
for a long time.
You see taglines like, does this guy even sleep?
Even Davido that everyone says.
Yeah.
Davido's father has money. I've heard stories
okay.
about him. It's like sleeping in the studio. I think Modnine told us a story how they were in Atlanta and this little kid walked up to him and said, "I want to produce for you," and that was Davido. Well, all they see now is just
Bling and everything.
balling. But the
I
fact that
get.
he was out there like on the grind, to get here. So yeah.
And they did not know. They all thought, Gen Z, you need to do that. Sound like another.
Gen Z are doing just fine. I mean, nobody's perfect.
Yeah, true.
Yeah,
Very
I feel
true.
like people need to actually start talking about money more often. It should not be because I feel like the older generation, especially our parents, treat money like hush hush. Don't talk about it. Don't.
Because they're scared of because they're scared of jealousy and being poisoned. To be fair.
Or maybe money is the root of all evil.
Forget outsiders. Even in your own home, a lot of women don't even know how much their husbands make. Before you get married, they don't even ask, okay, how are we going to run this home? A lot of women don't know these things, and these are things that should be spoken about.
I agree.
Yeah, I agree. Money is the root of all evil, basically.
Money is the root of all evil.
Yeah, so our parents are like being constructive. Like, let's not tell them too much, so they don't. Like when you watch a horror movie, as a child, and you are so inquisitive, you want to know whether that person is a real devil, that sound you were hearing, and then you are beginning to do some incantation, and they don't see that. So That's what I
Because
feel.
a lot of men ended up committing suicide because nobody, they didn't have anybody to share their problems with, even their wives. Like, I don't understand that thing. People need to start speaking more about it. Like,
Sure.
you cannot be,
Believe it.
you cannot have a wife and you don't have anybody.
The world is a very, the world, I mean, Efa, you definitely agree that the world is a very amazing place to be in. So I see no reason why you should want to kill yourself.
No, but then
Sure,
again,
to be
I feel
depressed.
like suicide is such a sensitive topic because unless you have tried to kill yourself, I don't think it's easy to speak on it.
I did try to do that twice. I'm
Really?
being very serious.
Wow.
Once in a church, and this is very personal to me. I mean, I don't talk about it. So I feel like I've come too long and I've seen that there's every reason to be in this world and enjoy it.
I agree. I mean, I feel like the first step, I think, is just having someone to talk to. You know,
Yeah.
to share your burden with. Because, I mean, for example, how did you come out of yours?
So basically, I felt like it was two things. Now 2-0 it could be for me because if I die, I'll go a fire. That's called a ring. Call it ring for my head. And then I experienced a short time of love and it changed my narrative and it told me that
Oh, that's why you believe in love
yeah,
now.
It's
But
beautiful.
I'm really glad that you're here. Yes, it's
See,
true.
so
I'm
listen,
really
listen,
glad
listen.
that
No, I
you're
know.
here.
I've seen all the green,
Yeah,
like
no,
all
see,
the
she
shit.
said
I
it.
don't tell
The
you.
love in her eyes, I'm
God.
telling you.
You know,
Okay,
my phone
oh.
I
battery
think
is
there's
very
something
full.
here. I think there's something here.
Oh,
With this
Yeah,
one here.
I believe it.
well, Efa, we enjoyed having you.
Oh,
on
thank
the
you
show.
so much.
Thank
Totally
you so
an
much.
amazing
Thank
conversation.
You.
Thank you so
This
much
was
for
so
having
much fun.
Same here,
Thank
same
you.
here. But
This-
also, I want to tell my friend, Bayo, who threatened me, that I'll pay back the money.
They send boys.
The same boys and they carry me. So Bayo, we're good now.
We're good. We're good.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you so
for being
much.
here.
So I had so much fun today just chatting with you guys. Don't you think so?
It was definitely an amazing conversation, a big one. I mean, it was
Yeah.
expository and I loved it. It was fun. Real time.
Yeah, guys. So please remember to follow all our social media handles and subscribe to our channel if you are not yet subscribed. And do not forget to click on the notification bell so you're notified every single time we post any of our content. Alright, guys. I am going to be leaving you now and I'm wishing you a lot of love and a lot of light. Until next time, guys.
Bye.